Welcome to Brickmania TV, episode 23. I'm Landon Reimer.
And I'm Dan Siskin.
Cool. Well, let's get right into it. This is Pacific Week here at Brickmania.
Sure. It's been a while. We've turned away from the Pacific theme for a little while here, a couple of years actually now, since we've really gone into this in depth. So we're diving right into it. 2016 is going to be the Battle of Pacific. We're going to start out by doing a Pacific-themed Kit of the Week, something we've been doing a little bit this year.
We've had this guy for a while now.
So yep, this is the USS Missouri. This is a black box premium kit. Means everything. Pull out all the stops making this kit.
It's really cool.
Yeah, this is it's about 580 something pieces. It's a lot more complicated than the size will give it away.
Right.
But in case you don't know, the USS Missouri was the ship that on September 2nd, 1945, the Japanese sent their government delegation to sign the surrender documents on the deck of the ship, accepted by General MacArthur, Nimitz, and all the Allied powers were present as well. So, famous ship, probably the most famous ship in the U.S. Navy, except for, of course, the Arizona. The USS Missouri, of course, is now a memorial. It's it's what, active reserve? I don't know. It's not an active commissioned ship.
Sure.
But you can tour it. It's in Pearl Harbor. It's right next to the Arizona Memorial. Appropriate place for it to be. So, World War II for the U.S. pretty much started on the Pearl Harbor, on the Arizona and the other battleships that were attacked that day, and ended on the USS Missouri.
So this current model, or this model here, is the post-war coloring of it.
Yeah. During the war, this had a gray configuration. Even the deck was gray. They had a
this
different
model,
color
we have
scheme.
the wooden deck.
Yeah, and when on the way home from Tokyo, the sailors scrubbed all the paint off the deck, and pretty much this is the arrangement it was right at the end of World War II. So it looks a little bit different, say, than our big USS Missouri, the 26-foot model we towed around to shows and stuff. That has a gray deck. This has the tan deck. Of course, makes it a little bit more difficult model for me to put together, but I designed this.
It's really nice, though.
Yep. Designed this in kind of celebration of the completion of the big model, and we still have some of these left, and it's still cool. When they're gone, I don't know. There's some nice features about this that we don't usually put on our models. Lots of stickers. I guess it's becoming more standard now, but at the time, the black box, it was a new ground for us. Get them while they last. It's a fun model to put together. Nice little details, compact size. And I mean, don't let the size fool you. This is a lot of pieces in there. It's quite a heavy kit.
Cool. So next up, we have the M4A2 Sherman, a new kit from Brickmania.
Yeah, people might remember that a couple of years ago when we did the Brickmania Track Links campaign, and we did a...
This is our first edition of that.
Yep, we did a special limited edition M4A2. It was originally available just to the Kickstarter followers, supporters. And then we had a few left over. We sold off to the general public. It's been really, really requested.
Right.
So M4A2 is a diesel Sherman. Pretty much this configuration that we've done has it with the deep water fording kits.
Right.
So the purpose of these it's basically this amphibious for amphibious assaults. The Marines could land this on it could be carried to shore on a tank lighter or some sort of similar landing craft. Ramp goes down, these things go in the water. They have to put a snorkeling device, so basically the engine doesn't flood and the tank doesn't flood. So we've equipped the tank this way. This also has some nice features that the original doesn't have. We've actually made it so you could pull the snorkel gear off. So if you want to, if you don't want to have it configured this way, because this is pretty much later in the war, they did these they learned their lesson and did these in the like fording kits, for like Iwo Jima, Peleliu, that kind of thing. This one actually is set up in stickers that were historical for a tank that did land on Iwo Jima.
So the Marines will be printed right on the front.
Yep, that's the U.S. Marine Corps logo. We have a lot of stickers on this thing. This particular sticker set is set up for Iwo Jima, similar with the snorkeling kit. But we also have included a complete set of stickers for Tarawa. If you want to have an earlier war, the Marines used these M4A2s throughout the war. They were the only U.S. service branch that really used them in combat. These being that they're diesel, it's different. I guess it's diesel is not the standard fuel used by the U.S. Army, which have all been gasoline powered. So, and it also, other users of the diesel-powered Shermans would have been Free French, the Russians, all Lend-Lease stuff.
Right.
So you could actually convert this to, other than U.S. Marine use, it has European applications as well.
Yeah, I was reading up on this tank. The engine, there were 2 separate engines that you could switch back and forth if one got damaged.
Yeah, right,
like
right. It wouldn't be as powerful, but there's been instances, yeah, documented where they.
It's kind of cool.
You know, these tanks were hit. Engine just, one engine was disabled. They were able to actually get out of harm's way with using the other engine.
So regularly both would be powering it at the same time.
Yeah, you'd get maximum horsepower that way. So
was that common with both the Sherman and the European one?
Well, M4A2 is they're all the diesels.
Okay.
And then there's an M4 Sherman, which has a Continental radial engine, basically an aircraft engine. Then there is the M4A2, which has twin diesels. M4A3, which has the Ford 8-cylinder aircraft engine, which is standard U.S. Army ETO later on in the war. And then there was even another one, M4A4, which had a Chrysler multi-bank, 5 6-cylinder engines all turned into one drive shaft. Pretty crazy arrangement.
So those the stuff like the radial engines, that would, if that engine got damaged, you're done.
Sure, but radial engines, it's a very tough engine.
Okay, cool.
So they didn't. One of the reasons they didn't like them, or they wanted to use other engines, they just couldn't make enough. I mean, there's so much aircraft demand for aircraft engines. There's just, the Sherman was sort of like the Franken tank. Whenever they needed something else, they'd like, oh, we don't have enough of this part, so we'll substitute this. So there was so many different variations of the Sherman. This one is particular for the U.S. Marines. It was used by the Army. The Army didn't like it, so they, hand me down for the Marine Corps.
Right. So, is it for this week only? You can get up to 10 Marines for $10 with this tank. Right?
Yeah, I think we're doing another introductory special.
Right.
That seems to be popular. So we have also, tell everybody about this new Marine that we've done.
So this is a nice basic, kind of an Army builder Marine here. 2 color pad prints. Really nice, crisp, clean printing on this one, I think. Designed by yours truly, right?
Yep. So this is a bit of an update from the previous Marine that Landon had designed.
Yep.
Doesn't have, we basically designed this one for maximum versatility.
I kept them as simple as possible.
Yep.
Just the belt, the basic pouches, or pockets actually.
Sure. And it's designed to be cheaper. We wanted to make it so you could get this guy, build them, build up your Army relatively cheap rather than go all out and have crazy printing, which of course means crazy expensive. We will get to that later. So
I kept the belt is all self-contained on this torso. I try to keep that crossing of the seam to as little as possible with my designs. But.
Yep, so this is for the time being. For the introductory price, you buy this Sherman, you'll get an option. You can upgrade for $10. You can get $10 extra, you get 1 Marine. Every $10 you can get another Marine, up to 10. So it's
a really good deal for these Marines.
Yeah, so you can outfit the rest of your crew, or get a bunch of Marine foot soldiers, riflemen to, of course, accompany the tank, which they always did in battle. Always, you never have a tank alone. Just as the tank is the infantry's best friend. Works both ways.
Right. And so, separate from that, we are very proud to announce the all-new Marine Raiders 360-degree printed, digitally printed Marines.
Sure. If plain is not your style, we have these awesome Frogskin printed. We went all out on this one. So explain what's going on.
So it's got a netted helmet. It's got the Marine Frogskin camouflage scheme going on there. It's got printing on pretty much every single side, underneath the arms, on the back, everything. It's really cool, so I really enjoyed making this.
So how many do we make of this guy?
So we're making 200, and that's it.
200, well, I wouldn't know if that's it, but we have 200 for now. It's very expensive for us to make these Marine figures. We just did the helicopters. We just did, the Panzer crewmen with the 360-degree, and those sold out in about a week and a half.
Yep.
So we plan on only making 200 of these.
If we re-release them, there's a good chance we'd change stuff up.
Yeah.
So this version.
Not making any promises either way, but we learned our lesson. But what else do you have? This one actually comes with a card, right? That's custom to the.
Nice custom printed card featuring some artwork in the back, and then there is just a little description on the back. So.
And Lando's gone through the trouble of signing and hand signing and numbering every one of these. So basically, you get a nice little collector collector edition.
So that would look real great in your dioramas or on display in your shelf.
And just to be clear, this one is not $10.
Right. This is not the $10 one.
This one's going to cost you $10 plus an arm and a leg.
No.
Right?
All right, next up.
Yeah, so, well, basically, speaking of budgets,
Sure.
we have a couple more specials. They're becoming customary. Pacific decals.
Right. So if this is a little bit out of your price range, we do have Pacific decals going on right now. And that's good for a wide assortment. So you have Japanese pilots, the Marines, and then you have this Frogskin in both color, the beach and Frogskin.
So, yep, and that's, the deal is buy one, get one. So if you buy one, you get a second one, which is helpful if you're a beginner and aren't exactly confident, or if you just want to get a large amount of guys built up fast.
Nice army builder. All right, and then next up we also have a bulk BrickArms special going on.
Sure, it's another Pacific theme. So we have, looks like Arisaka, 1903 Springfield, M1 carbine, and the Type 100 submachine gun. These are all great Pacific themed items. So if you're building up an army, buy 10 of the same, get 10% off, 20 of the same, 20% off.
All right, that's all we got for you this week. So tune in next week, and thank you for watching.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Wait.
This is one of these, yeah, we were so excited. So this is just a little bit of a preview here.
Yeah, sneak peek.
Hold it up. This is some things I've been working on. These are prototype models for the World War Brick event kit.
These are cool.
We just basically came up with this. I came up with it last night. Little, what is it? Harley Davidson, of course. Harley Davidson is inspired. Yeah. WLA motorcycle. The World War Brick event kit is basically going to be this motorcycle. The guy is going to be you get an opportunity to get a guy. He does not come with this, but those who are attending World War Brick on the weekend pass, you'll have an opportunity to get a guy. You'll have to do a little bit of work for it. So look at the World War Brick website, and there'll be some info on that. But little tiny motorcycle mini kit. It's going to be free to those who attend World War Brick, as with a full weekend pass registration. There will actually be some custom printing on it. That's in the works too. I don't have it yet because we haven't had them printed.
Right.
And
it's a sidecar edition.
Yeah, and there's some other things that I've been putting together a few little.
Just testing some things out. Right?
Yeah, so little customizations that people can do. I'll have a whole bunch of different little mock-ups of these, I guess, different prototypes, sidecar combinations, maybe even some different motorcycles from different manufacturers, based on the same sort of basic design. Sure. You'll have all those available, or at least to look at, get inspired to customize your own at World War Brick, and of course we'll have them on our website.
All right.
Websites, social media, you know where to find it.
Absolutely. So I think now that is it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, that's it for episode 23. Thank you very much for watching.
And,
well, you said you were going to do some freestyle rapping, so...
Yeah, I'm just not feeling it today.
All right. Thank you for watching episode...
Hey, I'm Dan Siskind. I design with bricks and make cool displays that make you amazed at my incredible MOCs, cause I'm the OGMB. I'm the snot master, your mark's a disaster. You speed build in slow-mo to the dark ages you go. Say my build isn't legal, here's a fistful of greeble. Shove it in your purest face. I got a trophy case full of medals for first place, cause I'm the ace builder. My skills bewilder. Check my SHIP USS Missouri. You think your dio's so great, you ain't got nothing on me. I'm brick armed to the teeth, see, your skills are beneath me. It's not NPU if you stole it from yours true. Here's a piece for your inventory. I'm the best builder. End of story.
What'd you think of the video, Dan?